Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt some point in your life you are totally lost? I mean, don't know what to do, where to go, how to figure things out? Some of you might have been there. So, how did you feel? Was it fun? Nah, it was a horrible feeling, wasn't it? Toastmaster for today, my fellow Cavaliers. Welcome to my life. When I was a kid, when people ask me who I want to become, I never serious get that question because different times I came up with different answers. Sometimes I said I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a pilot, I want to be an accountant. But each and every time I never meant it. Because when I was a kid, the question of becoming a someone wasn't very serious. But things change. This question and a life became very serious for me after A level. After A level, I wanted to be somebody. Actually, I wanted to change myself into someone. You know what? What I did as a first step of becoming a someone, I stopped taking money from my parents. Yes, it was a bold move for me that time, but I needed to have full responsibility of my life and also the decisions that I'm gonna make. As a second step, I needed to figure out what should I do with my life because I never had feeling or I never had that kind of idea before my life. So when I was working on that thing, I found a thing called the concept called the passion. You know, people talk about that all the time. Find your passion, follow your passion, and I was obsessed with that concept because as people describe it, if you live in your passion, what they say, you live a remarkable life. You wake up every morning with a big smile on your face, and you don't need alarm clock. That's what they say. And also they say, if you don't live on your passion, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your life. So that day, I really wanted that kind of feeling, that kind of lifestyle. So I started my journey of finding my passion. That time I tried so many things. I don't remember how many things. Sometimes I tried to say so many jobs, so many courses, so many small businesses, sometimes internet ventures. But finally, you know what happened? None of them could give me the feeling of the passion that people talk about. No, nothing wake me up every morning with a big smile on my face. So finally, I was hopeless because I have wasted so much of my time and energy just jumping one thing to other, that thing to another. That point in my life, I lost interest on everything. Actually, that time I had zero motivation to move forward in my life. Zero motivation to talk with people, zero motivation to even have a shower or brush my teeth, nothing. And I remember that time I was angry all the time because inside my head it was gone. Sometimes he said me, what are you doing? Just get up and do something. You're wasting your life and the time, everything. At the same time, I didn't know what should I do next because I have tried so many things. I have tried a lot of things, but none of them could give me anything. And I saw people, they share their success story through Facebook and the social media. So when I saw those success stories, it reminded me that you are not anyone. You are worthless. So those kind of feeling that I had those days was a horrible and a miserable feeling I ever had in my life. Somehow this dark period went around several months, but one day things changed. I found a video which Arnold Schwarzenegger, we all know him, right? Talk about how he decided to become the Mr. Universe. In his story, he described when he was a kid, he looked at a Reg Park. He was a bodybuilder also that time, and he decided this is what I want to become. And after that, he dedicated everything he had to become that person. Then that story really got me because that's how easy it is. Because I've been thinking on my passion, what I meant to be my whole life. I got nothing. So after that, that small shift on my mind changed everything. I got a piece of paper and pen. I wrote down the names of people that I want to become, that I want to copy actually. So in that list, if you want to know, there were names like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Richard Branson, Jack Ma. So you decide who I should become. Those are the people that I admire most in my life. So that day, I decided I want to be like them. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a visionary business leader and lead this world. So since that day, I've been on my mission. I never think about my passion, but I invest my everything to become the person I desire to be. So finally, maybe my passion is dead, but I created my own vision, which push me forward every day, every morning. So over to you.